Hi guys, so yeah, welcome back to my channel, to Mr. Ron. So I'm gonna share a little story with you guys to what happened um, a few days ago. Let me just say that. Just this camera quick. So yeah, so what happened was so me and my wife we went just gonna dive into it. Me and my wife we went to the mall, right? So we finish our shopping. We went to our shopping. We finished our shopping and everything. And just give me a moment. Okay. And so we decided, after you shopping, you decided to okay, you are hungry. You're gonna go eat something, and then afterwards you're gonna go, home. Whatever that's just you're doing. So me and my wife we went to this place. It's Italian cuisine where they pizza and pasta and something like that. So we just went there, sit down, and so sorry, the waiter came when we arrived, saw us to our table, and we go in, sit at our table, and just give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. And we went to okay, so we sat down, and the menus came. We ordered one big pizza, right? So it was a I think it was a rib pizza, like the riblets on the pizza and stuff like that. And we ordered like a long a dispenser, I think dispenser. If that's the right term. So we ordered that, and then we know we're having a nice conversation about what happened now in the shop, like we're shopping and we hope we got everything, stuff like that, and blah 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 blah. So now this is what happened. So we were minding our own business, and all of a sudden, as we were sitting, this guy, he came into the restaurant. It's a beautiful mall, right? Came into the restaurant, and he just come in, and he saw us. He saw me, right? Sorry, he saw me. While I was sitting, he walked directly to me, and he's doing this. It's like a skill he did. He shook my hand, and before that, I don't want to leave anything out. He walked to me, and then he was smiling, and he said this, guys, you guys are so happy, please keep it up. It makes him happy to see people so in love and happy, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden he switched to, um, do you guys mind if I join you? And then at the far, not so far away in the restaurant, I think it was his girl. I don't know who she was. And called her, and he asked if they can sit there. And my wife was looking at me like, who's this guy? I was looking at him, I don't even know who he is, right? And yeah, and so they sit down, and I don't know if this happened to you guys, right? I don't know what happened. If this happens to you guys. And so she came along, but as I was looking at her, she was still young in the face, right? And let me just say this. It happened, I think yeah, but last year. Let's say this. Let's say that, yeah, last year. I don't want to say that it happened recently, and then it didn't happen recently, but it yeah. So let's go on. And they sit down, and this guy didn't look. No, he looked like someone who wants to rob you. And I was looking at this whole thing, and I was looking at my wife. Alright, she was sitting opposite of me, and this guy started to talk, and he was starting to say stuff, and just talk, and so on, so on, so on, so on. And then now I was looking at this whole play, and I was looking at this whole place. So what happened was, and now he's talking about random things, and he's starting to sway a little bit and this, and now the people who's sitting on the other side is looking at us. Who's this people, you know? And I was looking at my wife, and she was getting very, very uncomfortable. And while I was showing this guys what he actually was like, actually is what his intention really is, sorry, I think he wanted maybe one of two things. He wanted to rob us. Number two, he wanted to order stuff, and then he wants to walk out. You know? Okay. But luckily for me, right? But I will get to that part now. So this is what happened. So we're sitting, our food came, we're sitting there and we're starting to eat, and the lady who's sitting on that side, she was looking through the menu, but I was looking at her and I was looking at him. And I was looking at her, and she was looking at me as well, and she doesn't know what to do because why? Um, that menu that she's looking at, she says she doesn't know what to order, and she was looking at him as well. So I was staring at her. Well, I can see in her eyes something isn't something is wrong with you. But in any case, but I was looking at my wife as well, and I made this. I made I made this decision. This is what I did. What I said to him was that, look here, we are about to go, so you guys can sit here, right? Because we're actually late for our next appointment. We must be. And he said to us, but now you don't need to go, you know. Now he's swearing like if, you know, if that and stuff like that. So I was like, okay. Okay, so now it's getting a little heated. But now what I did was this. While he was saying stuff like that, right? I was looking at the waiter while this lady on that side was looking at me while she was eating, was chowing. I was like, nah, man. And I was telling the waiter, look here, can you bring the bowl, please? And the waiter was so working on my nerves, man. I told him, look here, bring the bowl. I told him twice. The first time, bring the bowl. The second, bring the bowl. He didn't listen to me. So, what I did was, the third time, I was telling him again, look here, call me your manager. Right? Call me your manager. While he was still, yap, this guy, I don't know who he is, right? And while the manager came, I said this to the manager, look here, can you give me my bill? I'm about to go. Can you just give it to me? I will take this in a doggy bag and I will just move. So we bring the bill, bring the check. I was putting it in the box. The dispenser, we didn't actually drank it, you know. We just left it if you call it a dispenser. And we pack it up on it and we are leaving. While we are leaving, I was walking, my wife was walking before me, and then I walk after her. And this guy, he was asking me, you guys leaving now? My bro, you came to see we are leaving, right? Why are you asking if we're leaving? I was calm, right? I was calm, guys, okay? And as we're moving out, we paid the bills, we took our trolley and we moved. The girl, she actually asked, are you guys just gonna leave the juice here? Don't you want your juice? My wife was looking at her. She was just saying, no, you can have it. Then we were out. Once we were out of the store, out of the restaurant, we went and we want to go maybe to the other exit as well. So, as we were walking, my wife said to me she wants to go to the bathroom, but this is what happened. As we were walking going to the bathroom, she was standing still and she was starting to cry. Okay, so this is where things get a little bit weird, real. Because in her mind, she was actually saying to me, she was actually telling me this, that, what if they wanted to do something more, you know? But yeah, so I don't want to go into details of what I was thinking. So I was looking at her, I was just giving her a hug and telling her, look here, it's okay. I will have nothing would have happened to you, right? So I was basically very awake for both of them. What they want to do before they can do it. So I actually saw this whole plate thing coming, so I just had to stand up because why? and I just had to move. Okay, so luckily for us, we have done that. We have left. Nothing happened to us. Nothing. But the thing is this, guys. I think that those two people, I think they were looking at us, they actually keep an eye on us the whole time, because why all of a sudden they just came into the restaurant and just started to just sit in there and make as if they know us, and the plan didn't work, and that was the whole story. That was the whole thing, and yeah, see, my wife was very uncomfortable. Um, for me, I was just there because I can see this whole thing, man. I can see everything happening here in front of me, and something just tell me that this lady was sitting over there. She was faking everything because I can. Isn't the lady like a young? She was so. I think she was. Yo, I don't know. Maybe she was 17 years old. I'm not sure, but you can see she was actually very uncomfortable as well. Okay. But guys, that is what happened that day. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening in this world. I don't know what's happening. Why people do that? Man, there's boundaries. There's boundaries. And yes, guys. So that happened. That actually happened. It was scary, but I was just keeping myself calm. I was just keeping myself calm, and for my wife's sake, I would just need to, just keep everything calm and everything. But any case, is it just me, guys, or did something like this happen to you as well? I know there's a lot of things happening in this world, but what happened that day was something I think we can't forget. We won't forget, because it was just randomly somebody just come and just sit by you, thinking that they can take something from you. But guys, uh, if there is people that that happened that happened to them, please do share your story with me. Yeah, so that's my story, guys. That happened to me, me and my wife, I think last year or so, or something like that. I wanted to tell you guys a long time. Yeah, it just came to me today, and yeah, I hope you stay safe. Be awake, because I think the people are there. They're taking their chances. So yes, guys, that happened to me and my wife. Yeah. But any case, guys, if there's any someone that happened, the same thing came over them, and let me know. Let me know what your story, because that happened to me. I haven't even told my mother about this, and because why they would have told me, why didn't you do anything that is, but I said, nah, man, that's not the right time to do something, because why, nah, I wasn't feeling it. I would just get up and go. But yes, guys, that is my story. That is what that really happened. That really happened. So guys, just let me know, comment below, what you think. Did something like this happen to you before? Something similar, or maybe something on that road. But yes, guys, that is my story for today, that actually happened last year. And yes, guys, I'm looking forward to your stories. Let me know, and yeah, okay. So be well, guys. If you can do me a favor, can you just hit the like and subscribe button? I would appreciate it so much. That is me. I'm Mr. Ron, and thank you for staying with me and listening to my story. Thank you very much, and be safe, guys. Be safe. Don't let the people come sit by you and just to talk to you, because why, that is something that you need to look out for. Right, guys? So be safe, and I'm looking forward to you and your stories, and let me know in the comments below, what do you think about that. Thank you very much, and thank you for joining me once again. Like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.